you guys, it's your coach Daphne here, and I wanted to share some tips on an aha that I recently had. So this coming April, I will have been a coach for 4 years, and I feel like in just the last few months, I'm finally getting it. Not that I'm getting how the business works and, all the back office and things like that I understand. It's more so I have seen a tremendous amount of growth in my team, growth in my personal development, and growth in my personal actions. And I got to thinking today, what triggered that switch? Because a few months back, I was frazzled. It would be the end of the day. I felt like I'd been working all day, but nothing was happening. I wasn't getting Success Club points. I wasn't filling up challenge groups. I wasn't talking to people about being a coach on my team. I was busy, but not productive. So I had to change something. And I guess unconsciously, if that's the right way to say it, I did it. I knew what I had to do. I just wasn't doing it. So I tried this kind of little experiment. Again, without even telling myself, I just did it. So today I got to thinking, okay, well, what really was it that I did? What was the switch that made me go from being just, 24/7, feel like I'm losing my mind, to now at the end of the day, I can almost shut down my business in the middle of the day and be more productive than I was just a few months back. And really, it came down to 4 things, the A, B, C, and D's of becoming a successful Beachbody coach. This could probably apply to you in your personal life as well, but more specifically, I'm going to do this video for all you coaches out there. So the first thing is A, it's your attitude. Lose the attitude, right? Unless it's a good one. Because in 2014, I had, excuse my language, a piss poor attitude. I might have put on a smiley face, but inside I had so many emotions that were eating at me and eating at me doing better and being better. And it started at the beginning of the year. This isn't just something that happened 6 months in. I felt like all of 2014, I just had a poor attitude. And you know what? It reflected. It reflected in my business. It reflected in the people that I was coaching. It reflected in my team, all across the board. So the number one thing in this business, if you don't have it already, is a good attitude. And one of the things that can help you build a good attitude is personal development. Also, waking up every day, just telling yourself, I'm going to have a good day today. Who can I help today? Try to put it on the other people, not what you can get out of the day, but what you can give in that day. And trust me, when you start having a better attitude about things, everything quickly changes. So the second is B, and that is your belief. Because I can't tell you how many people get started in this business and the first thing they say is, I don't think I can do this. I'm not cut out for it. I have too much weight to lose. I'm too shy. I don't know enough people. Lose it. Just like your bad attitude, lose the disbelief, because anybody can do this business. If you believe that you can do it and you have the right attitude, that's all you need to get started, because the people that believe will achieve. And I know that sounds probably cliche, but you have to believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Believe in your challengers. Believe in the people that you're bringing onto your team. Believe in what we do. If you don't believe that Beachbody products work for you, how are you going to believe that they work for anybody else? And no one's going to believe that they're going to work either if you're trying to sell them something and kind of hemming and hawing about it, like, yeah, maybe, well, no, be strong, be passionate, believe that you can do this business, because again, anybody can do it. I have seen people from all walks of life start at all parts of their life and become super successful. The third thing is C, and that is consistency. And you're going to hear this over and over and over. I'm going to be consistent with telling you to be consistent, because if you drop working your business a day, 2 days, a week, you can't just pick up where you left off. It's like the analogy that Mindy Winder used on a call a few months back. It's like climbing a mountain. If you decide to turn back around on that mountain, when you decide to climb that mountain again, you don't get to start midway where you once turned around and came back down. You have to start at the very bottom. And this business, it is fast-paced. And people, believe it or not, they are watching you. And if you're going all gung-ho and heavy for a week or 2 weeks, and you're posting your workouts and your clean eating meals and all these motivational and inspiration tips, and then you go silent, even if it's for a week. Guess what happened? Chances are they probably started to buy into what you were doing. They might even be doing some research. But if you're not present and you're not being consistent, one, they're either going to buy it from somebody else, or two, they're just not going to buy it all because they're going to think she gave up or he gave up. Why would it work for me? So you need to be consistent in this business. And it's not saying that this business all of a sudden has to become your full-time job. If you can dedicate a half an hour or 1 hour a day, be consistent with that. Obviously, if you can give more on certain days, then absolutely. But if you know that you only have a half an hour to work your business, you block that time off. You say no matter what. You tell the kids to stay in the other room. You tell the husband or the wife to cook dinner that night. That is your half an hour that you are working on your business. And trust me, if you are being consistent, it's kind of like that sales cycle analogy where it takes about 3 months for things to come to fruition. So many people give up after the first couple weeks or the first month because they're not making, $1,000 a week. No, this business takes time, and it usually is right around that 3 months of you pushing and planting the seeds, and chances are probably not even getting a commission check. You wait that 3 months, and it's like the doors open, right? People start circling back around. They start buying into what you're doing. They're seeing you be consistent. Chances are in 3 months, you've finished a workout program. So you have some before and afters to share, success stories to share. That is when the magic starts to happen. And if after that 3 months, you continue to be consistent, the momentum just keeps on flowing. So this is where it's important to not stop, because once the momentum in that ball gets rolling, you guys all know how hard it is to get going again. Imagine taking a 50-pound, weighted ball and you're pushing it and it's rolling, and you decide to stop. How much energy does it take to get that ball rolling again? Don't do that to yourself, and don't do it to your business. All right, the fourth thing, and this is probably one that I struggle with the most. Oh, the D word, discipline. Somebody, one of my mentors a couple years back, asked me on a call straight up, how disciplined are you? And I was floored, because for me, I thought, I work the business every day, right? I do this, I do my thing. Nuh-uh, I wasn't being disciplined. I wasn't sticking to my schedule. I wasn't getting my workouts in at the time of day that I was supposed to. I wasn't doing my 3 vital behaviors every single day. This business is amazing because we are our own bosses. But on the flip side, it's hard because we're our own bosses. We're the only ones keeping ourselves accountable. We're the ones motivating ourselves. Yes, we have a whole team and network of coaches and a Beachbody community, but at the end of the day, we are the ones responsible for our success. We don't have a manager pulling us into an office and doing quarterly reviews, or, it's time for, team, bonus time or whatever that is. We have to be disciplined with our own actions, disciplined with our attitude, disciplined with our behavior, and disciplined with our consistency, right? So hopefully this helps give you a little bit of insight about what changed for me in my business, because just 3 months ago, I did not feel this good. I almost felt like, okay, I've been doing this for 3 years and I've hit a plateau. I'm in a funk. I can't get out of it. So something had to change. And it was those 4 things in combination that made a world of difference for me and a world of difference for my team and my business. So hopefully if you apply those 4 things, the A, B, C, and D's, then you'll be just as successful as well. Good luck, everybody.